say she was a sex fiend. I met her in a hotel lobby, masturbating with a magazine. She said, how'd you like to waste some time? And I could not resist when I saw little Nicky grind. The castle started spinning, or maybe it was my brain. I can't tell you what she did to me, but my... Hey, Melon Squeezy! Money on my mind, John Rivera. Cesaro's in, NSD, Hayden, Timu, ABD, Grand Alien, Jeff's back, DJ Entertainment, Little Dookie staying out like that. Jonathan, Vanessa. Every time I hear the word Dookie now, I always flash back to that, you guys are going to have to help me with the title. That horrible initial Hulk Hogan movie. What the fuck was the name of that one, you guys? Oh shit. We actually have notifications going out too. What happened, Susan? What's the name of that movie, you guys? Screw the chair. Right, Milog. Absolutely on that chair. He gets a video documenting his demise and then a live stream dedicated to mocking him now that he's gone. No, Murtaza, don't cry for him. Hell with him. What? No holds barred. Was that it? I watched the whole special. No holds barred. Yes, thank you, Michael. Yeah, every time I hear the word Dookie now, I think back to that. I was gonna say that horrible scene in that movie, but the entire movie was a horrible scene. No, just justify a homicide, not a murder at all. He antagonized me the whole time he was with us. He got what he deserved. I will stand up in a court of... No, I won't stand up in a court of law. Actually, I'm not gonna try and get a lawyer to get me off on this one. I'm just gonna lay low. What happened to Spaz Kid? Cesaro? That's what I'm saying, Ami Sama. He deserved it. He did not give me proper support at any time in his life. He was not an inexpensive item, and he just fuck him. That's basically... Yes, exactly, John. Lord rest his seat, Stormstar says. That chair belongs in the museum. Licks says, don't tell me what to do. I'm mourn what I want. I couldn't help it, Licks, but hear that in Cartman's voice. I do what I want. Knighton says, I heard mocking Spaz chair and I came running. Exactly. I think just based on initial responses, I think those with me saying, screw Spaz chair, he got what he deserved, are slightly outnumbering the Spaz chair was wronged group. I would say, wouldn't you guys say from what we've seen for responses? That Savannah accent. Off with the chair. Well, thanks, Grand Alien. I appreciate that. I was trying to see what your, effort, when your icon pic is small, as it is here on the screen, it looked like an eyeball at first, but I see it's something space related. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Luke says you don't just disrespect the corpse of your slaves like that, Curtis. Yeah, but he wasn't a slave. I mean, if he was a slave, he would have at least known his place and not been so disrespectful to me. All right, a weak defense, I'll admit, but my defense nonetheless. The other old movie he was in, hold on, let me catch that. Michael Katz says the other old movie he was in was the old flick Suburban Commando, wasn't it, Michael Katz? Yeah. Oh, every movie that Hulk Hogan was in was just terrible. And let's be honest, Hulk Hogan as an actor was just brutally terrible. That's why we're lucky that he didn't ruin the pavement on the way for guys like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, or Stone Cold to elevate to that level, because those guys, or Batista, because those guys actually can act. Wolverine says, he carried your ass, he deserves some respect. But the thing is, Wolverine, his job was to carry my ass, and he didn't do it particularly well. No, I say he got exactly what he could. What he deserved. Gigamax says, green screen was good on that video, got me good. You know what's funny? If you guys look in and I enjoy posting videos like that, because, well, I like, things that are just part of not only our life here in the house, but part of our larger life as a community. But beyond that, it's always fun in the comment section later, when there's not even any controversy that we always get surrounding anime or anything. It's just everybody getting in with their own jabs and ideas and having fun. I enjoy that. Yes, Steve Michaels with me too. I vote for Curtis. Screw Spaz chair. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, and that's what I was starting to say, Gigamac. So it was funny because in the comments, of course, for those of you who don't know, I'll give you the very brief abridged version, but we had somebody in here in the chat at one point called Mark Bark, who was a psycho. Because of that, it became a running gag that everything you see behind me is green screen. None of it's real, including Spaz Kid or any of it. Because this Mark Bark was convinced that all this stuff you see on the walls, most of it is stuff that you guys had sent to us. And he was convinced that none of that stuff, because it wasn't on the wall at the time, that none of that stuff existed. And then when I put it up, I had it all displayed. We determined that Mark Bark thought that it was just a green screen image. So in the comments of that video yesterday, a couple people said something about, somebody had a question about it or something about what happened with the chair. And one of the regulars came in and said, well, no, that was all just green screen anyway. It didn't really happen. And the poor innocent person who made the initial comment was like, oh, okay, thanks for letting me know. So they actually bought that the whole thing yesterday was just a green screen. Exactly, Knighton. Spaz chair soaked up the attention. He loved it. Absolutely. He completely undercut me. And get it? That's funny because he sat under me, so he undercut me. That's funny, Spaz Kid.
Something like that.
That's quality comedy. I'll stab you.
Oh, okay, it's funny.
The dumpster's still out there too. You could join Spaz chair.
Oh.
That would be a monster suplex. Hey, Destiny Fox. Andrew says, "Are we even real in the more existential sense? Who could tell?" Edgar says, "Poor sword. It didn't get enough action." Yeah, Edgar, that's true. You know what? And don't get me wrong, I'm not a great swordsman, and plus I didn't have the experience. So as I was swinging it, it was all blunt shots because obviously with a sword, you're supposed to make contact, then draw it through so it cuts. But I didn't have the rhythm down. So as I would make contact, the chair would fall back and away from the blade. And I never got to do the pull through and really give it a good slash. Edgar says, poor sword, it didn't get enough action. I'm glad you still have the sword. I bet you've forgotten that I gifted it to you. No, Edgar, actually, I went back. I did a search on Spaz Boy's comedy unboxings to find out. I had to, because you know how bad my memory is. I had to remember who gave it to me, and then I forgot to mention it in the video. So even when I remember to go look something up, I don't remember to include it, pal. That's how pathetic it is. But yeah, I gotta get more skills with the sword. So I should have remembered to make contact and then continue the forward pressure. So as his chair was falling back, I could have gotten the slice in. Omega says, Hulk Hogan was terrible, so no one should be surprised his movies were garbage. You don't get an argument from me, Omega. I was never a fan. Again, I understand why he was popular. I don't mean that to be derisive to anybody who followed him, because mainly he had appeal with kids, and I understand that. But as a wrestler, yeah, I was never impressed. Wolverine says, I hereby name myself Spaz Chair in honor of God. Money on My Mind says, are we green screen too? Yes. Lude says, on a serious note, I was so nervous you're going to break the sword swinging at hard parts of the chair. Those things usually aren't built sturdy enough to be used, just displayed. No, this is pretty sturdy. This one Edgar sent is pretty sturdy, because I thought that too. I didn't, especially with Spaz Kid filming. It's one thing to endanger myself. I didn't want to take a chance on that blade breaking and stabbing him or something. But it felt, I felt plenty confident enough in its stoutness to take the swings that I took. Yeah, but you're right. I know a lot of times those are not the most heavy duty metal, but that one, I'll tell you, it's a pretty hefty sword. It's pretty badass. Again, it would have been sliced up more if I'd have used it properly. Chrome says, oh sweet, the second episode of Card Captor's up. Yeah, just went up, for those who had the goosh. Just went up just before we started the stream. Gonna have to watch that after the stream. It's cute. Those characters are absolutely adorable, Chrome. Sakura herself, I mean, she's a great character. And I love the relationship with the brother and her father, for that matter. And now the little rich friend. What the hell? She has a whole team of bodyguards with her. Nice, and they're all hot. Jamie says, forgive me for being away. Oh no problem, Jamie. I've been busy all week. I've been busy all week with a week-long voiceover lesson on top of participating in a program called Bridge to Broadway, Why did you? What do you sit on now since Spaz chair departed? Actually, this is like I was gonna say it's like Spaz Chair Junior, but I don't want to insult the current chair by assigning that name to it. This was a chair that we had been using downstairs, and we'd rearranged things down there, and we weren't using it anymore. So it just came up, and it became it inherited the substantial duty of having of having to support my giant fat ass. So I don't know what this one's name is. So far it's been okay. And let me tell you something. Spaz chair cost a shit ton more than this little chair did, and this one does just as good a job. Spaz chair versus Yamcha. Yamcha wins. Sun Goten says. Totally random says, I want the broken Spaz chair. Tell me that I beg you. He's on his way to his final resting place. As a matter of fact, that's why I won't get to stream quite as long today, because I should explain the reason we had the dumpster there is we're doing some clean out in the house. We just had so many different things backed up. You guys know, everybody goes through it. So we got a guy here locally who, man, if you're a local, couldn't recommend higher if you ever need a clean out. This guy brings dumpster prices are cheaper than hell. Good dude too. But anyway, had him drop off a dumpster so we could throw all our shit away. And I gotta he's coming back to pick it up tomorrow, so I gotta finish taking everything out today. That's true, Gigamac. The issue was you weren't screaming attack names. That's true. Oh man, I should have announced every one of them. You're right. Even the punches and stuff, I should have had names for them first. God damn it. You know what? As much as I love anime, I do fall down every so often, and that's a perfect example. You're right. Those should have been named and shouted. This channel hasn't been the same since the chair died. Says. Fuck that chair. Krusty Bomb says, quick question, is Spaz chair going to get thrown into the incinerator or nah? Here, Krusty Bomb, I used to work in sanitation department for a local city, so no, he won't get incinerated. He'll get buried in a landfill if they still do things like they used to anyway, because that dumpster will get brought to the local transfer station, and then at the transfer station, it'll get dumped in to a tractor trailer. And I believe they take things to a landfill somewhere near Rochester, New York. I believe. So that's where he'll end up, in a landfill. Yeah, buried like a bitch. Wolverine says punch Rax 3 times. Poor Rax.
Why?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Oh, here, one to the head. There, a bonus one. So 3, 4, whatever.
For who?
What?
A bonus for who?
For all of us.
I know.
One extra shot. Well, we're all happy.
I feel like that's a false.
I feel like that's not true. Cthulhu makes good fun. Spaz chair is a dumpster baby. Let's good call, Cthulhu. Let's see, was prom 9 months ago? That's pretty good. Look says you made Spaz clock cry, Curtis. No, I disagree. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say Spaz clock would be right on board with that, but Mitsuku is kind of cool and caring. So, and we all know, because for those of you who don't know, here, let me get my monitor up so I can see if you guys are my giant melon. Right here, Spaz clock is Mitsuku, the chatbot, who, of course, we chatted with for ages here at the channel. And her creator, Steve, is a good friend of ours, a good friend of the channel, a good friend of ours. But you guys remember the go-rounds that I used to have with Mitsuku, and I typically lost every one of them. So yeah, given that, you're actually probably right. I'm sure Mitsuku would have taken Spaz chair side. There we go. Now I'm with you, Ocho. Ocho says, I cried for the departure of Spaz chair. Not because that he's dead, but because that his beating is not enough. Oh, who said, oh crap, that went by too fast. Somebody had a good pun in there, and I missed it. Maz says that landfill shall become a pilgrimage site. Shit, I saw a good pun and I missed it. Jamie says, I'll miss Spaz chair, hoping to get bad touch on it. But Jamie, the bad touch I'm happily will dispense and distribute and share spaz bad touch in any venue, on any seat or surface. I'm, I'm, I'm like COVID. I don't care what the surface is. I'm happy to be there and spread my joy. Edgar says, Splash Chair really locked in when you threw it in the dumpster at the end there. Missed opportunity to take a dump on it too. That's the content we needed. That would have been great. Oh man, could you imagine the aneurysm Susan would have had over that one? Even if it was just pantomimed. Oh, who wants to pantomime it? You want to really do it. But yes, can you imagine the seizures Susan would have had? Arthur says, I've become determined to learn Japanese. That'd be cool. I'd like the goose to punish me if I don't stick to it. Be creative with whatever punishment means. Okay, Arthur has asked us as a group to punish him if he doesn't learn Japanese, so we will keep tab on that. Oh, our gang here, I can imagine punishment. Ooh, it's gonna get sexy. That would be cool to learn Japanese. I wish I had the time to devote to try and do something like that, with becoming such an anime nerd and everything. Gimster says, the star of this channel is now in the dumpster. God damn it. No. He had you fooled. He's like, Spaz Chair was like Jim Jones. He was a cult leader. He was fooling you guys. He was dog shit. And like what was that whole speech Dirty Harry gave? A lot of different things can happen to dog shit. Spaz Chair is a phoenix, Sun Goten says. He will rise. Oh, man, you guys are funny. See? Psychopathic Infernape gets it. Curtis, your ass beating a Spaz Chair was our bliss. That's what I'm saying. Ma says, seriously, that chair carried your dead weight and a considerable amount of it, true, for years. Chair deserves all the respect. No, the chair had a job to do, and the chair did not perform it adequately because the chair was a wise ass. Making little squeaky comments all the time. Never actually supported my dead ass weight to my standards. No, fuck him. No. I don't know. I don't even know what that voice was. No. Yeah, see? You guys make this shit so much fun. Money on My Mind says, once a year we should all gather and do a pilgrimage to that landfill and camp there for 3 days. Light candles and shit. Oh, you guys are fun. Oh, that reminds me too. For those of you who we talked about that the other day, I am going to be starting the other Patreon site that's going to be live stream heavy, mostly with news and topical streams on that other streaming service that I use that's in real time where I can bring you guys on to chat with me and all that stuff. But anyway, I got thinking about it too. Once that started, because all I want is everybody that wants to be able to join to be there. I'm going against what I said the other day. I said it was going to be a $5 Patreon for everything. I'm going to make that $2. So it's going to be $2 and everybody can join it. That's as it's envisioning in my mind. It's going to be live stream heaven. Don't get me wrong. We're not going to stop these. This is my daily enjoyment, and I know that's not for everybody, that content. So these will still be the same, though that'll just be more live streaming. But I'm not going to put it at 5. I'm going to put it at 2. Omega says, F Spaz Chair, his death was the best thing he ever did. Exactly, Omega. See, I do think we who have the full and total understanding of what exactly Spaz Chair was and wasn't, and realize that him being gone is a positive, I think that we are it's not a heavy majority, but I think we are a majority. Ansel says, will you get a new Spaz Chair? Well, I've got this little one we had downstairs. This one will probably be my go-to for at least the time being. It's kind of comfortable. It's not a bad chair. Colin says, I never got to sniff the chair. Oh, I didn't either. I would have been afraid to. As much as I'm game for a gross dare or something, I couldn't have done that after my ass being. Oh no. Cthulhu says, Spaz chair gonna be like the trike in HTF. You're just jelly because his cult was better than yours. Nah, no, there. I got you, Lex. Nah, nah. My cult is quality. Uh-uh. Yeah, exactly. Forgotten Light says it too. Spaz Chair was an annoying little bitch. Absolutely. Gimster says Spaz Chair is like Donzo. He done nothing wrong. Okay. Agree with the first half, disagree with the second half. Exactly, BG. BG says, well, you heard him. He said, no. That's the final word, BG. When you break out the no, it's checkmate in the argument. That's all there is to it. Stormstar says, hey, Curtis, can I employ you to give the same death sentence to my bed? It is christened as Spaz bed. It is an even bigger failure / Dicton Spaz chair, collapsing, breaking, and leather falling off. Yeah, I think, Stormstar, take it, go out there and just send it off yourself because it's so cathartic. You know, it just, especially if like me, I happen to be a sociopath, I guess that helps as well. But, well, thanks, Mythic Sci-Fi. I appreciate that. Nice of you to say. On a scale of 1 to Sakura, how great was Spaz Chair? No one says. How -3. Maya says, did you remember to take all the cocaine money out of the chair first at least? I had all the money out a while ago. I am missing some of the cocaine though. I wonder if I left some of that in there. It's still out there. have to get the old katana back out and slice it open and see. Oh wait, I mean, sometimes I forget we're live streaming. I mean, what cocaine? I just saw the destruction of your Spaz chair like 5 minutes ago. Fallen Glaze says, got what he deserved, Glaze. Absolutely got what he deserved, the wise ass. Finally. Duke says the Spaz chair will get revenge. No, no resurrection for Spaz chair. And you know what? If nothing else, what that did effectively, it served a quality warning to this asshole too. Afro Mike, you saw what happened to Spaz chair because he pissed me off. So you might want to keep your bullshit to yourself. How's that, bitch? I'm feeling froggy now. Did Spaz chair fake love you the same way Sakura did to Naruto? No, Magus, he didn't even make the effort. Never. I think I might have had more respect if he would have at least put a little effort into pretending that he loved me, and he didn't. Afro Mike is asking for it. Absolutely, Licks. Afro Mike, listen. Afro Mike's got a cord attached. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't stick in there well. That's what she said. I was gonna say he's got a cord attached. That could really make for some extra momentum when he gets his ass thrown away. Okay, Michael says he's got to go get lunch. Well, go enjoy your lunch. We're trying. Okay, this was a Spaz Kidism. He found out today. You guys tell me what you think of this idea. I am not partaking. He found out that a local pizza place here makes a macaroni and cheese pizza. Now, while I will admit that's not quite as disgusting as pepperoni, as pineapple on pizza, but what the fuck? He wants to eat it. I'm getting pizza, but it's going to be regular sausage pizza because I watch Pornhub, so I know what sausage pizza means. That's what I like. What do you guys think? Have you had it? And if not, would you try that macaroni and cheese pizza? Big yikes, Lieutenant Tryhard says. Mac and cheese pizza. Yeah, dude? Jamie's down? Oh, I think that sounds nasty. Well, I don't like mac and cheese, though. No, Gooby, pineapple on pizza is evil. I've been trying to tell my wife that for decades now. Nah, mate, Lex is with me. Jamie wants to try it. It ain't bad, gone? Really? Yeah, Jonathan, I'm with you. That's way too much freaking cheese for me. I said John had it before. The texture is terrible. Well, that's what I thought too. It just seemed exactly what you said. Texture-wise, it seems like it would be gross. Forgotten Light says it's nasty. Punch backs for that. Spaz Kid is shameless. Hold on, let me catch up on these first. Yeah, Ultra Saiyan says pineapple pizza can burn in hell just like Spaz chair. Jeff would try it. Yeah, pineapple and pizza. Well, again, I have to come clean on those, though, as I've mentioned before. Andrew says, nah, I hate pineapple anyway. But even aside from that, I mean, I put it this way. I can eat pineapple. I don't like it. It's not like one of those things that's gag reflex. I can eat pineapple. But if you put it on pizza, yeah, that would make me puke. Ito Tensei Spaz chair. Superior AF said. As long as it's deep dish. Oh, I see. I don't have a specific preference in. I'll eat deep dish. I'll eat thin crust. Just won't eat Chicago style. Mac and cheese pizza. What heresy is this? That's what I said, Omega. I didn't even know that was a thing. Come in. Okay. Special Rise from the Dead, and you'll have to kill him again. The most unoriginal plot I could think of, Destiny Fox says. Oh, okay, Em. We'll watch for you. Yeah, I got a little while left. Like I say, I don't have a lot of time today just because we got to finish doing the clean out of the house. But I wanted to check in because I didn't get to stream with you guys yesterday. Excuse me. Jamie says, going back to the important facts, your cult, Uncle Curtis, is Catholic Church quality. And it comes complete with Bad Touch. We got everything covered, Jamie. You think so, Arthur? He says, oh no, the texture sounds amazing to me. And again, I'm being fair. You know, I'm not trying to be over the top facetious or anything. That just doesn't seem. I guess it could be. That just doesn't sound right. That those two textures mixed. It's literally just pizza with extra cheese and pasta on top. It's gonna be interesting to see. Gone. Remind me, you guys. I'll let you. Listen, I ain't eating it, but on the next stream, remind me. I'll let you know what he thought of it. Yeah, Kim Jong. Well, I guess Krusty Bomb's talking about Kim Jong-un. I guess it's still up in the air as to whether he's dead. I guess there's no doubt that if he's not dead, he's seriously ill. And they're saying that his sister will be next in line. And now her name went right out of my head. And everybody took notice immediately. I think we all did. From Avatar, the Fire Queen. What was her name? Brax? Yo, Brex.
What?
Avatar, The Last Airbender, the Fire Queen. What was her name? The princess.
I don't remember.
He doesn't remember either. Anyway, that's her. God damn. I mean, looks just like her. Yeah, I'm happy Spaz Chair's gone. Definitely Devil Trilly. Yeah, screw that Spaz Chair. This jerk. Azula. Thank you, guys. Yeah, she is clearly Azula. Thanks, guys. That's some creepy shit. You talk about life imitating art. God damn. She does it because she's she is. I mean, she's not like over the top hot, but she's cute. And they say she's a real freaking psycho. It's too bad. I wish we'd have had. And again, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to get to tweak an argument here or something about presidents. But because you guys know I'm voting for Trump. But that said, if we're gonna have Azula leading North Korea, I want a president who's more of a badass long dick type. You know, I want somebody to go over there and take his dick and slap her in the face with it and shit. We got that's who we got to. Oh, it ain't gonna be Biden. We don't have any Who do we have, guys? That's a potential politician that would be a long dick. You know, go over there and just take a boom right upside her goddamn head. The chair will rise again, T says. No, the chair has to be gone. Has to be gone. Have you ever tried barbecue pizza? I had, though, but again, I'm not big on barbecue. It was okay. If you like barbecue more than I do, I could see where that was good. That doesn't strike me at that. Well, obviously I tried it. That didn't strike me as off-putting, but that, mac and cheese and pineapple, just, ugh. No, she was raised in misogynism. She'd bow to Trump. Oh, I didn't even think about that, Arthur. I didn't even think about that. She was raised as, you think, I don't know though, because you're right. She's from a misogynistic land, but she's been, part of the ruling class her whole life though. The godlike ruling class. I don't know. That'd be interesting. That's why. Oh, Jamie says that's why you need to be president. Then I would run. That'd be cool. I'd be like, just the stupid shit that goes through my mind. Could you guys imagine? Okay, I'm president, and Azula takes over in North Korea there, and we have the first face to face. You guys know goddamn well. I don't care how much international press is there or whatever. I'm gonna try and see her titties. Sorry, it's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna I am gonna go. Let's see. If not her titties, I'm gonna go full on Brooke on her and just I'll say, can I see your panties? I would probably bring peace and joy throughout the world. The latest DA video? No, any of them I've watched. Devil, I don't watch DA unless it's on the channel, only because I want to eventually watch. I'll probably never get to all of them, but the majority of them with you guys. So any of them, any DA videos I've seen, I've watched with you guys. Smokey Loki says, Azula, 10 parts hot, 20 parts crazy. I'll take it. Exactly, Loki. Could not agree with you more. Couldn't agree with you more. I think Azula is racist and snobbish enough to not bow to any foreigner. I think so too, Omegas. I think so. Like I say, she would need the old dick slap. I think that's what she would need. By the looks of it, it was going to die anyways in max a week. Like, holy shit, how old was that chair? Oh, it wasn't that old. That's one of the reasons I hated it, John. It never stood up to its job. And I bought, it was supposed to be a sturdy chair. I paid more for it than I wanted to because I got a giant fat ass. I'm like, okay, this one says it had like a 350-pound weight limit. And despite what you guys may believe, I don't come close to that. And this chair here is just a little freaking office chair from Walmart. And it's been fine. Let's see. EA, please make your game better and give us content. Rick from Pawn Stars, yeah. I think other than EA, other than Thanos, he's probably my closest doppelganger. I always tell people though, the difference between us you really see when you get to the bank accounts. Gigamax says they're like the celestial dragons, cannot unsee. Oh, I missed the super chat. I'm sorry, Edgar. Did I? God damn it! I hate when I do that. Hold on. Oh, here we are. Yeah, I'm sorry, Edgar. I bet she's a super freak, cream pie and everything. That'd be cool if she was a freak, an evil freak. That would get me. Yeah, superior as fuck. That would get me to run for president. That would be my whole campaign slogan and everything. Vote for Curtis. I'll see Azula's titties. I think that's reason to vote for me. I think it's a better reason than anything Trump or Biden have offered so far. Dragon Ball Super is my favorite. I love DBS Devil. I had a lot of fun with that. I thought that was. I wasn't sure going into it. It was a year ago I watched it because I'd heard mixed things, but I loved it. But again, I readily admit I'm easy to please, but. For whatever reason, I thought it was great. FBI open up, release the boobs, Lude says. Yeah, Q. Yeah, that I would run for president just based on it. Listen, if other world leaders are going to start being hot, I want to run. Any Germans here? You got to do something about Merkel for me. I don't care what you guys say. I'm not asking to see her titties. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. We've got other... Who else? I'm terrible with foreign leaders. I know we've got other hot ones out there. What other nations have hot leaders, you guys? We might have Azula over there. I know there are some out there. Who? Is it New Zealand? Does New Zealand have a hot leader? I can't remember. I mean, titties are titties. Yeah, John, but... Oh, come on, Angela Merkel... Russia, Q says. That's good. Boris Johnson is hot. You guys are brutal. Yeah, Boris Johnson. Well, he's got the hair right there. I mean, you're like, ah. Azula was a minor when the series ended. Yeah, but Azula from North Korea ain't. Croatia? I can't remember. Gone. I'm so bad about that. Brazil could be crusty. Ooh, it might be. Brazil might have a hot leader too. That sounds right. Danny DeVito is the U.S. hot leader. I can't remember. Somebody. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be away for just a second. I gotta look up. I don't know why. I could be entirely wrong. I wanted to say it was New Zealand that had a hot leader. Yes, her name is Jacinda Ardern. Ardern. I'm sorry, I had to blow it up more. I mean, she's not. I'm not trying to be mean. She's not gorgeous. She's pretty freaking hot. Let's see, how old is she? Incumbent deputy. Well, what does it give her? Her personal stats, personal details. She's only 39. I don't want to be mean. She looks older than 39, but I guess being the leader of a nation will put years on you. Yes, I thought they had a hottie over there. Yeah, so listen. If we don't already, I can tell you that once I become president, we will have great relations with New Zealand. I will let them take advantage of us in trade deals or whatever, as long as I get to see the boobies. Omega says, great, now I'm horny as hell. Well, I guess my girlfriend will be happy about that at least. That's right, Omega. Silver lining to everything. I mean, Japan has Bulma, Creeper Killer says. That's the only thing, though. Would you guys... Okay, when I become president, will you guys be mad at me and will you hold it against me if I give up crappy trade deals to nations that have hot leaders? I guess like you guys get all pissed off or something, like if I make a deal with Azula that I get to see her boobs and she gets to send a missile to Hawaii, you guys will probably get all mad and stuff, huh? Yeah. Sometimes people are unreasonable. No, yes, yes. Hell yeah, Caillou says. Spaz chair got vibe checked. Indeed, he did, Son Goten. Just what he needed. Q says, I'll vote for you. See, that's what I'm saying. Oh, Lude makes a good point. Not if you share. That's right, too. Okay, so basically, Lude, so when I have the diplomatic relations with North Korea, I got to make Azula bring some friends. Then everybody can get on board. All right. We're working this out. Depends if they're communists. Actually, I know how I could gain everybody's respect is I would make a deal with Azula that, okay, sells out our interests, our American interests, just a little bit, but in exchange I get like to play with their boobs or something, and then I would just renege on it. I would just lie. I would just tell her, "Fuck you. What are you gonna do? You got 3 missiles and they fall in the ocean halfway here. Give me your best shot, twat." Best shot, twat. I even made a rhyme out of it. Spaz chair got stone colded. Yes, he did, devil, and he deserved it. John says, as long as you take a picture and send it to all the proud Americans. True. One thing we have learned from the internet: if there are no pictures, it didn't happen. Jamie says, I'm telling you, North Korea chick, she's going to come in, fuck shit up, and bring in Nazi-level feminism. They say she's absolutely batshit. They say she's worse than Kim Jong-il, Kim Jong-un, any of them. That's what you hear anyway. JET Awesome says, Azula ended up in a straitjacket with delusions and hallucinations of her mother destroying her life and turning everyone against her. Well, in fairness, Jet, if Azula from North Korea spends enough time with me, that same thing will probably happen. It happens to most women who spend much time with me. They ended up with delusions and hallucinations, and yeah. Curtis had to save the world and is back from Spaz Share. Exactly, Ansel. People don't understand what a favor I did for everyone there in taking that asshole out. Chrome says, and then for no reason whatsoever, the ambassadors to China and Russia are porn stars, and no one could tell why. And Curtis declares war on Thailand after a night meeting their ambassador. Oh, without a doubt, Chrome, if I get trapped by any other world leaders, we're going to war. When you guys vote for me, understand military spending is going to be even more astronomical than it is now, just because of that. I go to one of these countries and and they got a hot lead, and I get down there, and there's a mushroom. There's going to be a mushroom cloud directly following. Just so you guys are aware. Um, I don't think that's any reason to not vote for me though. Igor says, Curtis, what about the hot Brazilian girls we got over here? Oh man, will we get good deals if we send some of our girls to the U.S.? Yes. Are you kidding? Brazilian girls? Holy shit! I've seen plenty of videos and pictures from those beaches and stuff. What do you guys want? I'll whatever you want. You can have it. Okay, but whatever you take, you guys. We have some politicians that over in Brazil. You guys have like some seriously deadly forests and stuff, right? Do you have some places you could drop some people off for me too? Spaz sure was a punk bitch. You're right. Exactly, Fest. Too inferior for Curtis's mighty ass. Exactly. Once again, I completely agree. Nolan says, breaking news. Kim Jong-un actually spent years only eating celery. His sister has been injecting copious amounts of butter to ruin his heart as a power grab. I'll tell you something, Nolan. In North Korea, nothing would be a surprise. And with as vicious as she's supposed to be, well, now aren't they saying that this was a heart procedure gone wrong, a surgical procedure gone wrong? Maybe Azula had something to do with that. Chrome says, well, to be fair, in the comics, after Avatar ends, Azula escapes and is both more together and more insane. She also has a lot of followers. That's shaping up to be too close to real life, Chrome. That's scaring me a little. John, I don't know why that made me laugh as much as it did. Anyways, Curtis. Brax, I like this one. John Rivera says, anyways, Curtis, gotta go. I left my cat on the stove and he's allergic to fire. That was a pretty good one. That was good. Devil says you went ultra instinct on that chair. I like to think so, Devil. I like to think so. I like to think he got the beat down he deserved in the end. What about those stunning Eastern European babes? But in fairness, Loki, I mean, we all know that there are Eastern European babes who would have done a better job of beating Spaz Share senseless than I did. But yeah, they have their share of the other side of the fence as well. God damn, international relations is going to be so complicated for me as president. That's it. I'm running. I don't know if I can get enough votes for 2020, but by 2024 certainly I'll win. Listen, anybody that wants to, I'm going to put this out there right now. You guys can feel free to take this snippet and spread it everywhere. I'm going to say right now, as a future president of the United States, and I'm telling you this for the rest of the world, you want to have good quality relationships with America. You want to be a trading partner, a favored trading partner of America. You want to enjoy some of the protection that a military as mighty as ours provides. Think about your next elections and get some hot titties in there. Just saying. Yes, Barla. We just determined that I need to run for president because I'm going to change international relations for the world. And if Azula is taking over in North Korea, we're going to be getting along either better or substantially worse with them, depending on whether or not she'll take off her top. Oh, absolutely. Arthur says, I still get to be your secretary of hentai, yes? Oh, yeah. All you guys will have cabinet positions. I'll just make... I know there's not that many cabinet positions, but we'll just start making shit up. Absolutely. Mr. Future President, make Pornhub premium, please. Yeah, that will be... That Fallen Glaze, that will be... You know how the government, especially with COVID and everything, are giving stimulus packages? I'll stimulate you guys. That would be the stimulus package. The government would pay for everybody's Pornhub premium. That is the literal definition of a stimulating package, a stimulus package. I understand these things. Current government does not. When things are tough, what do we want? Porn. When things are good, what do we want? Porn. Curtis, place Place me top file because I'm coming in hot because Azula set me on fire. Anime Hoiston says, Azula. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see old Azula over there. Yeah, I need to become president. I don't think it's not difficult, right, guys? I made my announcement, so now I'm on the. I think I'm already on the ballot. Oh, it should be a piece of cake. Gimster says, when you run for your presidency, hang banners that say goosh and an outline of that scene all over the place. Yeah, or the outline of the goosh man in his throes of passion, where he's got his head thrown back there. Yes, exactly, Gimster. Exactly. Igor says, now wait a second, this sounds like a serious policy position for me. Curtis, if you become president, you need to meet up with the president of Japan, Ito, or, what's his name? Got right out of my head. Anyway, God damn it, I know his name. Surprise. And demand that ugly bastards from hentai shall be extinguished. No more ugly bastards in our hentai justice. Absolutely. I'm with you, Igor. That will be a definite policy position. No question. Omega says, now if you'll excuse me, I need to go check if you're asleep to hot Asian porn. I wonder, you know what, Omega, you say that, I'll bet you if we could see the numbers for Pornhub and X videos, I'll bet you videos starring Asian women who look like this chick from North Korea, I'll bet you their viewership went up huge over the last few days. Huge. Well, thanks, Robert. That's nice of you to say. Oh, then absolutely. Lix says, can I be the treasurer? I know where the cheapest whores are. Yeah. And see, that's the kind of quality assistance I need. If I'm good. Now, Lix is already talking about knowing where you get the best deals. That's what you want your treasurer to do. Because there's going to be plenty of whores when I'm president. Totally Random says, thank you, Father, for the kindness and care you gave us. We will witness perfection because of you. Me? Yes, I know. Well, and you're welcome. Nicholas says, watch out, I am a progressive party president. Too late, Nicholas. Doesn't matter what party anyone is with. My momentum cannot be stopped now. Sorry. I think I'm president now. All right, we'll wait till the election. I'll just go ahead and tell Trump, get the fuck out. I have something to tell you, Curtis. Q says, you look like the cop in Detroit. It wasn't Come Human. What was it? Detroit Be Human or whatever. Braxton, you play that?
Detroit Become Human.
Detroit Become Human. You played that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do I look like one of the cops in there? Q says he thinks I look like one of the cops. I never played it, so I just said.
Talking about Hank, but you don't look like Hank.
I was just curious. He says I look like one of the cops in there. I look like a lot of. Wow, that's sad for the other people. I'm gonna say I look like a lot of different people. That's what I thought. BG says, yeah, I'm currently running America. I thought I was president. You guys know my memory. I forget shit. Listen. Because if you hear in the background here, dum dum da dum dum da dum da dum da dum, I gotta go. That means I gotta go do a speech or something. Wank Willie. Good. Curtis 2020, I would 100% vote for you. That's what I'm saying, Devil. It's again, if we don't win in 2020, it's clearly 2024. So again, nations of the world, elect titties. My first super chat, just saying hi. Oh, thanks, P2. Good to see you, pal. Oh, nice. Oh, that's excellent. Jamie says, I want to be the cute intern that gets your bad touch in the Oval Office. That is a position that I definitely needed. Oh, I got my Monica already. Yeah. Like I say, I'm pretty sure I'm president now. Smokey Loki says, as your harem manager, I will be ensuring that your hotties remain in good physical condition and will not stray from your mighty goose. Oh, with you guys as my cabinet. Oh, it's not even. You can't even say "Make America Great Again" because this is Make America greater than it's ever been. I mean, we have not even seen a level of greatness anywhere in the world as to what this administration will bring. There's going to be so much sex. Oh. Stormstar says, true story. The UK was going to ban public porn sites and make us give personal details to every site for access. They asked that when the country threatened to riot. Well, I'm glad. Seriously, I'm glad you guys stood up to that. That's bullshit. And again, that and I mean this completely seriously. You have no, to me, government has absolutely zero right to infringe on anyone like that. If you're watching porn that's perfectly legal, there's nothing illegal going on in it, and it happens to be your preference, what fucking right do they have to know anything about? Oh, yeah, I'm glad to hear that people gathered together and nipped that in the bud. That goes beyond even my love of porn. That's just government overreach makes me crazy. Arthur says, next post, please. If you ban ugly bastards in hentai, you won't be able to star in one anymore. That's all right. I'll just be a fan. Anyway, I think we're forming a pretty solid cabinet here. Let's start campaigning. I know. We do. We got to get out there and campaign just in case I'm not already president. P2 says, my second super chat. This thing is addictive. Thanks, pal. Oh, you guys are funny. All right, guys. Unfortunately, I gotta go. I stayed even longer than I planned to get. Just because I gotta finish cleaning up the house. We got the dumpster that will be Spaz Chair's last freaking ride. That dumpster will be going tomorrow, so I got to get all the rest of the stuff. I'm doing really good, Terminator. Thanks for popping in. I'm sorry we're ending right as you got in here, but we'll be streaming again during the week, and I'll keep you guys posted everything that's going on. Keep you guys posted with the new streaming site we're going to be setting up on Patreon and everything too. But like I say, that none of that, no concerns as we go out here. Anything we do over there has no effect whatsoever. These streams will always stay the same. How could I ever pause or cut back on these streams in any way now? Anyway, since seeing as how we got a presidential run that if I don't win this year, we still got 4 years of work to do. Goosh, 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 goodbye, Ginster says. But thank you guys for hanging in. Now, gather around because today's sticky stuff is presidential. Terminator says later, it's okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, pal. Sorry you came in right as we were ending. But again, I'll be back all week. I'll be here all week. Now this is the first batch of official presidential seal sticky stuff. Come on. I know it's enjoyable and I know it's good for your skin and everything, but just as a thought, I would keep some of it because that shit's, oh man, in a few years this shit is going to sell for so much on eBay. Here you go. Pamfu pamfu. Here it goes. Presidential. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum ba sticky stuff. That's the only lyrics I have to it so far. There are some for all of you. A special gift from your president. Well, bang, okay? Flashlight like Buggy. And as always, most importantly, and right from the goddamn Oval Office. Goosh, 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 goosh. Goosh.